Hi gang. Hi chat. How are we doing today? I planned on uh, I planned on playing Minecraft, but you know, TikTok is a beautiful place. So I'm doing fine. I'm well. I'm happy. I just ate bulldog. I love bulldog. Bulldog is a good thing. Um Yeah, so I saw this on TikTok and I was like, I have to play this. Did you see? I did not saw. I wasn't on Discord. Oh. That's funny. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I saw this on TikTok. I don't know how I got uh TikTok related to the right. Be alright back screen. Yeah. um. I don't know how I got Danganronpa related uh, TikTok on my For You page because I haven't interacted with the fandom in years since like 2020 when it was popular. Um, so yeah, I that was interesting. Is stream okay? I hope it's okay. I can check it on my phone because it sucks. I think it's full with anime AI stories. I get the Reddit posts usually. Anyways, let's get into it. My um my Twitch on mobile is okay. Okay, it's good now. Okay. Chapter select. I think this has only has one. Yeah. Options. Is the game sound okay? It sounds okay. Okay. No sound online. Me when I tried talking. Yeah, Okay, let's start. Logic. Let's go with normal. I'm a Dangin Grandpa Pro. Says that then fails miserably. Um, I really love Danganronpa. Damn straight. Okay, who is this character? I already like them. Life has no real meaning. We exist just by chance, born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. I am already relating to this character. Who are you? Oh god. Yeah, that's me. Oh god. Um, it's up it's up to the fuck. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose. People like me. Those who shine brighter than the others. Who have an influence on our greater society. Didn't agree to this, who made this? Ultimates. We're known as Ultimates. Ooh. Is this a fanon game? Is this a fan game? Or is someone just, I don't know, escaped Danganronpa makers and game devs and became the ultimate life form? The funny thing is, I have my shadow plush in my lap right now. He became a comfort animal for me, like an emotional support animal, you know, those with the best. So he's right here right now, the ultimate life form. Ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students. Doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who build machines to improve millions of lives, the most influential politicians, the most creative architects. I paid evil to draw me and so I'm sleeping with myself. These are the people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate.
Damon Mitsu, am the ultimate debater.
So you're the one I am relating to. Okay. I don't know how to feel about that ultimate. I don't have green eyes.
A prodigy among prodigies. Someone who simply can't be outmatched.
Okay. Is the voice okay? It should be, okay.
I hold on to my title dearly, because it defines me. It's who I am. It's what gives me my purpose. Among a sea of mediocrity, I am a shining example of talent.
Damn.
There's a school worthy of me.
Ultimate egoist, more like. Yes. To Mr. Damon Maitsu, the ultimate debater. Congratulations for your contributions as an ultimate cordially invite you to attend Eden's Garden Academy, a specialized college for academic-based talents. At our unique academy, you will not only develop a higher grasp of your respective skill set, but you and the other ultimate students who receive this invitation will gain an ever-important proficiency at leadership, communication, and persuasion. That's the mic. Fuck my mic. I hate my mic. I'm gonna buy one when I get the money. And I hate it so much. In an age where anyone can be called the ultimate, we hope you will join us and assume you're right. Please keep the contents of this invitation as well as the attached registration material strictly confidential. Confidential. Fuck. Confidential. I'm gonna pay you to use the old one. Confidential. Okay. The integrity of our program is built on the foundation of privacy. Eden's Garden Academy, an ultimate academy for true ultimates. It was built in partnership with the Ultimate Talent Program, a government institution that has awarded ultimate titles to people for almost the last century. You don't apply for the UTP schools. They scout for their students, which is how I found myself receiving a letter from Eden's Garden Academy. Okay, but I am confused how they sketch you for these. Like, are they stalking you? Legally stalking you? Or what? That's an ugly house. That's a school. I'm so hated to them. Okay, but they say that privacy is the most important thing. And then stalk you. It looks to be an amazing school. Immaculate architecture, incredible workspaces, and access to resources beyond anything I ever seen. Everything about the school is perfect. It's truly worth of being called ultimate. In my 18 years of living. Yes, no high schoolers dying. Let's go. It's young adults who just started living. Let's go. I have accomplished uh, more than most people could ever dream of. You are 18. What do you mean? Within this random and chaotic existence, it feels like I was destined to be great. And you have such a big ego. What the fuck? After what seemed like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected, at least not for a school of this calibre. Can I punch him? I was relating to him, but he starts to irritate me. With luggage in one hand and a puppet, pamphlet. What do you say that agent looking at? I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life, the start of an ever greater career. For the first time in my life, I'll finally be among people as great as I wanna punch him. I want to punch him.
Look! Someone else is here.
Huh? Someone else?
My god! The pink girl looks so cute.
Hey! Welcome to the Eden's Club! Well, it's more accurate
The
to
pink-haired
say Eden's
guy.
Garden Academy's Club, but Eden's Club just has more of a ring to it, don't you think?
In front of me, spread out across the train carriage, was a group of strange-looking people. A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume, a furry. Wait, where? Where is a furry? Where's the furry? I don't see a furry. Is it the guy next to the door? Okay. One guy in a weird beanie staring intensely at me. Okay, who are you talking about? Wait, I see someone. It's interesting. Uh, who are you talking about? In a beanie. Wait, that's next to the apparently wolf guy. Oh, is that Connor? Yes. What the hell? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? What do you mean? Creepy? Oh, do we have a pirate? Are you a pirate? Apathetic to my situation, the train called fuck continued from its halt. Looks like I'm stuck here now. But for now, I guess I should find somewhere to sit.
Hey, you! New guy!
Who's that?
Over here.
Hello, can you hear me? Yes, you. Oh my. You kinda look like a K-pop. A K-popper. A K-pop guy, you know. From a band. Is that a band? Oh, not a K-pop group. You like. You look like you're from a K-pop group. I seem to have caught the attention of one of the other passengers. What do you want? he has a snake on his side. Wait. Wait, the Draco. Not Draco, Draco. Fuck. How do you say his name in English? Yeah, you're the Malfoy guy. You're the Malfoy guy. Fuck. Yeah, Draco Malfoy. Yeah, yes, I see the resemblance. I see it. I see it. Oh god. So we are playing as no wonder it ego guy. Draco Malfoy. We are playing as Draco. DM Draco Malfoy. Okay, never mind. Okay, what do you want? Cool, so I was wondering something. Whatever it is, I'm sure you can ask an employee. I'm honestly not in the mood. Oh, frowning and dropping his head, he walked away. No, come back. Excuse me, but I don't happen to know where the final stop is, do ya? A girl's voice suddenly chimed in behind me. Jeez, can people just leave me alone for 5 minutes?
No.
Okay, that's relatable. You see, there I am. Not a clue, but you can try looking for... Well, what are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna say? The words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. This woman had to be twice my size. Is something wrong? Don't fret, darling. I'm just seeing who else is around. With a small wave, she walked away. The people here just keep getting weirder and weirder. Weirder and weirder. I really hope none of them are in my class. When I first saw my classmates, I hope they are not with me. No, they are. Oh! Not wanting to be bothered any further, I quickly found myself a seat by the window. The situation was nothing like expected, but at least the view from the train was nice. Mountains framed by a deep blue sky, crystal clear rivers that sparkle like jewels in the sunlight. It couldn't be more radical departure from home. And all the more. Scenery continued to pass, time flying by with it. The chatter from the others on the train eventually softened, leaving just me and the rolling mountains. I actually like that we see them go to school and not teleport in and like, what the hell happened? Snip. Nearby, a woman is in a professional attire turned her nose up to the air and started sniffing. Sniff, sniff. After a moment, the expression on her face turned stone cold and serious.
Something is wrong.
The air doesn't smell right.
Boy!
Huh? The air?
Quack!
Hey, I smell something too.
Excuse me.
Could you describe it?
Hmm.
Kinda chemically. Oh my god. We're gonna get knocked out by some chemical stuff. It's almost like it's coming from
What about...
that bag over there. She pointed to a shower bag on the opposite end of the car. Oh shoot, you mean this one, right? Next to me? Oh wait, I see. Wolf costume. Okay. He has ears. He has ears. And a wolf. Okay, I get it.
Let me think.
But he's not a furry. I don't smell anything funky. Well, that's probably because of the helmet.
Pardon me.
I see the resemblance. What? It's probably the hair and the suit. I was like, is that Connor from Detroit become human? Anyways, is that your bag? Nope, it was already here when I got on the train.
Weird.
That's weird. There's no name tag or anything. After inspecting the outside of the bag, he began fiddling with its lock. Pop.
Great!
Cool, you got it open. That wasn't the lock.
Huh?
I like her. She's so cute. She looks so cute. Yeah, are you okay? Yeah, bro. I'm all good. Just feel kinda... I told you. I told you. Everyone will get knocked out and we will get transported into the killing game. Christ almighty.
Shit.
Did he just pass out? He looks so dead. Oh my god. They can smell something bad and they open the bag. Yeah. From the same end of the car, the guy who had been staring at me earlier. I'm not feeling so good either.
Hang on.
What did you say? Good night. What the? People are chopping like fries.
Holy!
Oh crap, someone get help.
Real?
Let me try to alert the conductor or whatever. She ran over to the door. It was locked. Told you.
Oh, crud.
It's not opening. Why isn't it opening?
Stand back.
I want to try my hand at it. Can you step aside for a sec? He yanked the door, but
Bad news.
now the door is locked up as tight as a
Come
prison.
off the grass.
Huh? But I left to take a pill. Fuck, not pill. Piss like an hour ago. Let me try something else. The big man rolled his shoulders and threw himself against the door with all his might. He groaned and stepped back, revealing he hadn't even left a mark on the door. What? That didn't... nothing? There's another boy who's fallen. A girl too. Why is everyone passing out?
Damn it.
Shit, maybe it's got something to do with that bag. The air around me had grown with a strange pungent smell. I could taste it, feel it sting my eyes. Oh god, no, don't. As a futile plea left my lips, I found my strength trail away with it. The world flickered around me and then there was nothing. Wolf's woman bites stitches and needles. Huh? What is that humming noise? It sounded almost like an air conditioner. But if it's an aircon, why am I so warm? I weakly opened my eyes. Above me was a concrete ceiling. A concrete ceiling? My body's so heavy, but I had to get on my feet. I had to see where it was. Where I was. Huh? It's a girl. Oh my god, a girl. Could could it be that she's... No, she's still breathing. So she's asleep, just like I was. Oh, woman, oh my god, so scary. Kneeling down to her level, I reached out my hand to shake her. Hey, can you hear me? No response. Bringing my face close to hers, I repeated the question. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking up? Damn it. Do I actually have to... Oh, that... Her eyes snapped open, causing me to jump back.
Hello.
I was just testing you.
Huh?
Testing me?
Hmm.
To see what would you do. What you will do. It's not every day you find a body on the floor.
That's...
So you were awake that whole time?
Correct.
I woke up before you. Yes. And she just let me sleep.
Anyways,
How long was I out for?
Not sure.
I don't know. I didn't wake up that long ago. When I first came to, I was also startled to see a
You
stranger.
see?
One can never know if they are in the presence of a friend or a foe,
Hmm.
which is why I needed to see for myself how much I could trust you. By lying on the floor and making her vulnerable? Jesus, she makes no sense. As an excuse to break off the conversation, I started to look around the room. It was definitely some kind of boiler room, but there didn't seem to be a light switch anywhere. The only light, the only light came from a vent set far back in the room. Looking at my close surroundings, I was standing on a platform which stairs that led down to the rest of the room. The lava floor was mildly flooded. I'd say the water reached a little above my ankles, not knees. It was a place that had certainly been abandoned for a long time. Even with all the strange things around me, my gaze kept returning to this girl. There's something about her that seemed almost familiar. Wait, that's it! She was on the train, and I boarded. Hey, we met before.
Hmm.
On that train?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Things turned upside down not long after you arrived. A strange smell started to come from that traveling man, and then everything turned black. Right. Just what the hell was that?
Listen to me.
I think it was a chemical agent. The bag must have been equipped with a gas bomb or something. Someone clearly wanted to knock us out. Sounds like she's been thinking hard about it. Maybe that's why it took her so long to wake me
I
up.
see.
Sure, I was thinking the same, but whose bag was it? Why did they want to knock us out? And why aren't we on the train anymore? Where are we?
Look at this.
Considering our surroundings, some sort of boiler room? She raised a hand to push up her glasses. Something large and metallic on her wrist caught my eye. It looked vaguely like a
Eh?
watch. Hey, that on your hand?
Well,
You tell me it appears you have one as well.
Huh?
Oh, we don't have PDAs, we have watches. Let's go. At those words, I looked down at my
What
hand.
the?
Don't be so stressed about it, bro. Sure enough, I was wearing the same device. It being fitted tightly around my wrist, but it felt like I was wearing nothing at all.
Damn it.
Hey, I'm not wearing this! As I grabbed a hold of the device and pulled, a tiny surge of electricity ran through my wrist. We got a free Apple Watch. Yo!
How humiliating.
Sorry, I should have warned you. If you try taking it off, it shocks you. Thanks for the heads up. You're so helpful. Shit, what's going on here? Why am I wearing this weird color thing? Who put this on me?
Look,
You can't touch the screen though.
Eh?
Eh? Eh? See? Like this. Let's go! She tapped the device, face of the device. It slowly lit up and displayed a holographic image.
Hmm.
Oh, so like a watch.
correct.
Mm-hmm. It's just projecting a sprock. Mm-hmm. It's just projecting a black screen for some reason. Okay, I can read. Either way, it seems we're stuck with this device for the time being.
Moving on.
While you're just standing there, the least you can do is give me your name. We didn't have much of a meeting on the train anyway. Damon Maitsu! Draco Malfoy. Ultimate rich boy. Ultimate egoist. Okay, sorry. Damon Maitsu. Ultimate debater. I'm a student at Eden's Garden Academy.
Interesting.
The ultimate life form. How interesting.
Eh?
What is?
Hmm?
Thank you for telling me more than I asked for.
As for myself, you may call me Eva Tsunaka.
It's nice to meet you. I'm sure it is. The pain from the shock was finally subsiding. It's as good a time as any to get a better grasp of the film. But maybe there's something in here that can explain the flooding, or even better, that annoying mechanical noise. Welcome to Project Aiden. Garden. A lot has happened already, and I'm sure you're eager to investigate. But there are some things you should get acquainted with first. To access the trinket, or as Demon so colloquially put it, the watch, press F1. To view past dialogue, press the F2 key. And to access observation mode, press the Enter key. Press the Enter key again to exit this mode. Oh, and use the WASD, okay, to pan around the room. If you ever need to revisit this information, check out the control panel. F3, okay. That's all for now. Bye bye. Oh my god, this looks fire. Okay, this is a well made. Uh, okay, the sensitivity is high. Eh? Staring at me from the corner of the room was an expensive looking security camera. And it's been recently installed. It seems better suited for a vault than a crappy boiler room.
Interesting.
You noticed that camera too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really out of space. Space. Samsung camera. Do you think someone is watching us through it? It doesn't look like it's turned on, so I doubled it. I see. Perhaps that's for the best. What do you mean? If someone is watching us, it's possible they are the same person who put this wrist strap on us. She makes a decent point. Alright. There's a generator under the vent. Is this what's making the mechanical noise? Probably. Saying it in the water. But me. fuck? Seeing it in the water put me a bit on edge. I was thinking of checking out the window above it, but now I'm not so sure. Boxes. There might be something useful in this pile of dusty boxes. Light bulbs, duct tape, a bunch of screws. No, there's nothing in here but junk. That seems to be it. The room's too random for me to investigate anything else. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Eva approaching the pile of boxes and fish out a light bulb. Then, without hesitation, she chucked it into the water.
Huh?
What are you doing? She's checking if it's electrical. Hi, Era! How are you? All of a sudden, she jumped off the platform we were standing on into the
The
water.
hell?
Seriously, what the hell are you doing?
Can't you see?
Exploring. You're not worried about the generator? Told you! Look at the light bulb. I threw it into the water. Notice how it isn't flashing. That means the water isn't conductive. Fair enough, I guess she's not worried about getting her shoes wet either. Okay, just give me a second. I took off my socks and shoes and quickly rolled up my pants. He's a... Told you. Told you. He's a fucking rich boy. A rich, spoiled boy who has the ego of a motherfucker. Oh god. Trying to hide my discomfort behind a cool face, I descended the stairs into the murky water. The mechanical noise was even louder now. It sounded like it was coming from the direction of the
I
vent.
see.
Yep, it's definitely there must be the generator. We're lucky the water isn't conductive. Those exploit wires would be bad news otherwise.
Interesting.
For such a small generator, it sounds like it's running a lot of power. It's surprising how this noise alone wasn't enough to wake us up. Whatever knocked us out on the train must have been pretty strong. Anyway, that explained the whirling noise. I wonder where all the power is going to. High up on the wall was a vent. What could be on the other side? Do you want to look through that? Yeah, I do.
Listen to me.
Alright, I have an idea, but it will take some physical effort. Like what?
Well,
Like getting on the... Oh, the fuck? Like getting on my shoulders?
Seriously?
I'm not doing that. If you get on my shoulders, it will give you a boost and you can look through the window.
Fair.
Fair, but shouldn't I be the one giving you a boost? I don't think you could handle it. Yes. Saying that, she stopped in front of the generator and motioned for me to come
I'm
over.
talking.
Make sure to tuck your feet behind my back. I padded over to Eva and awkwardly positioned myself on her shoulders.
Are you sure you can do this?
I'm fine. Just look through the window already.
All right.
Well, do you see anything? Yeah, another one, and a room just beyond it. I can't see what's inside the room though. Both these vents are in the way. Taking a closer look at the boiler room vent, I noticed there are hinges bolted to the upper corners. Does this mean the vent can be opened? Wrapping my fingers around the grate in front of me, I pulled as hard as I could. Hey, I got it open. Can you see better now? Although the second vent still obstructed a lot of the room, I was able to make out the legs of tables and chairs. They were pretty fancy looking. It's the floor of some fancy room. You must be in a building with multiple levels. Weird that this vent opens into another room instead of outside. Eh? Just beyond the chairs, it's in the very corner of the room, there was something peeking out. A person's like someone died. In my basement. I don't even have a basement. I don't even have a basement. What do you mean in my basement? I feel my chest tighten. Is he also passed out? Hello, can you hear me? No response. Damn it, there's gotta be a way inside this room. Eva, can you let me down? There's someone in there. I think it's a guy. He's lying on the floor. I'm pretty sure he's passed out. He might know something we don't. If we're not there when he wakes up, we might lose him. The room's just on the level above us, you said? Right, which means there must be stairs somewhere.
Focus.
I have to find them. You're in a story. Well, yeah? Yeah, with a garden and stuff. To leave the area, press air. Air. Can I just leave normally? No, I have to press air. Yes, I'm sure I want to leave. As soon as I was out of the water, I threw on my socks. God. Upon leaving the room, I was greeted with an equally derelict hallway. The walls and the floor were all method called fuck. The walls and floor were an old matted color with nothing else to them. No wall decor, no windows, no life whatsoever. However, there was one thing that stood out. At the very end of the hallway, where the corridor took a sharp turn, was what looked to be sunlight hitting the wall. Does that mean there is an exit right around that corner? Don't go running off without me. Huh? I'm always sleepy. I've already inspected the rooms in this hallway, so you can just ignore them. When did you do that? While you were asleep? You're so sus, girl. You're so sus. Are you the imposter? You weren't waking up despite my best efforts, so I decided to investigate on my own. Hang on, your best efforts? Poking you in the face, dragging you by the feet. I even bridal carried you at one point. Not sure I can believe that.
Listen to me.
She got you on her shoulders. What do you mean you can't believe that? Anyway, I haven't checked what's upstairs. I didn't walk too far from where you were lying. You didn't think to get help?
No.
You were obviously breathing.
Really?
That doesn't answer the question. You only started to wake up after I returned from my search. How does that get in the way of finding help? Unless she didn't want to leave me here alone. I can't figure her out at all. This floor didn't turn up anything useful, by the way. The rooms were just a bunch of storage closets, completely dilapidated, filled with random stuff. That was the case for every room?
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, you can check for yourself. As my great-grandmother's brother's friend's motivational calendar once said. You can't progress if you don't have the will to move. Yeah, yippee. Last but not least, proceed with caution. You never know what could be hiding around the corner. Let's go. Hi, I'm gonna talk to you.
It's the truth.
Okay. Nothing useful. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Okay. I'm gonna check. The room was almost identical to what Eva described earlier. There was no real organization or meaning to anything. It was just filled with completely random crap.
Hmm?
What did I tell?
I see.
It's definitely a massive place. Yes, that's right. Let's move on now. I should probably listen to it. There was no reason for me to look inside this room. Especially when we might have found help. Sorry. Yes, I want to leave. Thank you. Okay, where? Boo! Ah. The upper floor was in a lot better condition than the one below, but that wasn't saying much. Water stained covered some parts of the walls and ceiling. I could only guess a pipe had broken and started leaking. Oh my god. When I was going in to the work place I'm gonna work at, there was a pipe that broke, and the whole section of the store was flooded, and the water kept going down. And I was like, okay. I was there in the store waiting for an hour, and at 12 the uh, the person who is in charge of working students told me to come back later, and we decided that 3 o'clock was okay. I was at the I was in the area, because if I went home I had to go back in like instantly. So I had at home, and then I could have just walked back to the station, get on the train, and get back to the store. So I had to wait for like 4 hours to get my papers sorted so I could go there, work there during the summer. Oh my god, that was the worst. It didn't help that I was feeling bad the whole time. I ate lunch at a restaurant, and I was so sick after that. Anyways, there didn't seem to be any mold at the very least.
So,
The unconscious man should be above and adjacent, 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 adjacent. How do you say that? I have to hear it. How do you say that? Adjacent. Adjacent. Do I say that alright? Adjacent. Fuck, that's a Hungarian one.
Adjacent.
Okay, adjacent.
Adjacent.
Adjacent. Okay. Adjacent. Like, imagine working in the... Well, I was in an air-conditioned area during the summer. I'm studying commercial stuff, so I was restacking mostly. But I hate people so much. And oh my god, moving stuff was hard. Okay, the boiler room. That means it must be on the other side of this hallway, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, given we walked away from the boiler room to get here. Alright, let's investigate. Dog. Dog. I think this person likes dogs. Am I going the right way? Probably not. Just the sight of this painting made my hair stand on the end. Told you, this person likes dogs. The dog mask was creepy enough as it is. But its eyes shine in particular. It's like they seem to follow me. Oh my god, wait. Okay, we have a bunny now. Maybe the wolf masked guy is the mastermind. I'm sure these are gonna be the dorms, huh? There's just too many doors here. There was a woman who didn't like the AC where we put it. Said the season was over and we had to get down everything. Oh my god. Okay, it's probably this room.
There must be something.
No.
This is definitely not the okay.
Right.
Sorry. This one's better. It's locked. Maybe this is. Okay, what the hell? I don't want to... Like, I'm going back there. Okay, if you're following this direction, so okay, it must be one of... I don't want to go through these. That's just too much. This must be the room. Of course, it's the most elegant fucker. Okay, taking a deep breath, I push the doors open. Oh, this is a pretty stylish looking place. It's a lot better maintained than the rest of the building. Okay, the vents should be probably be... Yeah! Did we get corrected job?
Huh?
Before I had the chance to react, the woman drove her face directly into the side of my head. Told you. Deserved. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you?
Damn it.
Shit, why did you just hit me? I'm not gonna embrace a stranger with open fucking arms. You could have been a murderer. So your instinct is to attack everything you see? Hey, I've already spared one guy in a suit. I'm not letting my guard down a second time. A guy in a suit? Connor! I'm gonna keep calling him Connor. Eh?
Hello.
Hello. This guy, the outfit he's wearing.
So,
We met before, haven't we?
Curious.
I was about to say, I recall seeing your faces on the train. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure these two would fuck. And I'm pretty sure the two of you were standing next to each other. Do you guys know each other? Not at all. We only formally met a few minutes ago. Oh,
Anyways,
well, you were still knocked out by the stepping stuff, right?
soybean.
Don't remind me. Soybean? The fuck?
come again.
What?
Ugh.
Yeah, that's right. I said it. You're a soybean, just like these losers. What does what does soybean mean? What do you mean soybean? I disagree, but we should focus on what happened on the train. I don't know what the fuck happened, but 1 second I was on the train, the next I was surrounded by total darkness.
Ugh.
The place was like a solidarity confinement chamber. I thought I was gonna suffocate in there. What are you talking
See
about?
that?
See that pantry over there? Yeah. Turns out the door was unlocked.
Jeez.
You were inside the pantry? When she kicked open the door, I nearly jumped off top of my skin. What the hell were you doing while she was in there?
Aha.
Waking up?
Ugh.
Isn't it unfair I got stuffed in some tiny pantry while this guy had the entire floor to himself? Whoever's responsible for this must have been jealous of my talent. You won't believe how many jealous bastards turned violent in this industry. Industry? What with that dumb face? You know why yeah, right? Was I supposed to? Uncultured swine. I
My
love her.
name's Grace Madison, ultimate golfer. Don't forget it, soybean.
She's a rich. Richie rich means rich means Richie rich meets Richie rich. Only rich people play golf. Ultimate golfer.
I see.
Ultimate life. Ultimate golfer. Of course, since the two of you were on that train, that means your ultimates as well. What about you? Can you tell me your ultimate talent?
I'm Wolfgang Akere, the ultimate lawyer. Here's my card.
He's a lawyer! Right? Wait, what the fuck? Why aren't you guys like 18? How are you a lawyer already? And why do you have a car? He has a sheep on his suit. That's cute. Why do you have a sheep on your suit? A lawyer? It's way better than being a golfer. For such a young looking guy, I didn't expect him to have a talent like that. Yeah, me neither. His age must be a part of what makes him an ultimate.
Pardon me.
You look confused. I am not confused. I look too young, is that what you think?
I understand.
I get it a lot, even Miss Madison said that.
Whatever you say.
'Cause it's true.
Hold on.
Don't you think the same can be said for yourself? I'm not wise in I'm not wise in the way of sports, but I already had the impression of golf was an old man's business. Yeah, old rich white man play golf. Old rich white man. He's right. Not that young woman shouldn't take the reins. The sport's probably in need of a revival. Fair. It's a tough industry, but that's cause we gotta fight for recognition. Not sit around for 7 years and do F all. Sounds like sounds like the average high schooler. Now that I think about it, hey, how old were you when you started college?
Oh, thank you.
That's personal information. I don't intend to disclose. You're a piece of work, aren't you? What happened to talking about the train? These guys seriously have their priorities skewed. So you have them too.
Huh?
Look,
We're all wearing the same wrist straps. Really? You were busy talking, so I figured you wouldn't notice unless I pointed it out.
eh?
Wrist strap, you say? These fuckers are more like my mini shock
By the
collars.
way,
Those aren't mutually exclusive. I heard you the first time,
Well,
so you tried taking it off, did you?
yes.
Yep, same with you. Actually, it was me who tried taking it off. The stupid things at me when I did.
let's see.
I suspected it wasn't unique to Miss Madison, though I hadn't tried removing the strap myself.
Strange.
Equipping everyone with a strap that shocks them. What could justify doing something like that? Well, what's the purpose behind these straps?
Soybean.
Soybean! Are you daft? It's to shock us. The thing is, we seem to receive a shock if we try to remove it.
How can this be?
So why aren't we allowed to remove these straps? What I want to know is, women put these on us. The answer to those questions might be something we have to figure out ourselves. It doesn't make sense for me to be abducted and taken somewhere I don't know, surrounded by a bunch of strangers and forced to figure out why. It doesn't make any sense. Why is it happening?
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello?
Are you talking to me?
No.
No, look behind you. Huh? Confused, I turned around to see what had captured everyone's attention. For a second, I thought I was seeing things. Peeking at us from the corridor was a small girl. Who are you?
Is that a...
What the? Is that a fucking gremlin? Okay.
Miss Madison!
It's Madison. How dare you? I'll scare her if you shut like that. She doesn't look scared. Hmm? The girl had left her position by the corridor and slid into the room. Now I could see for certain that she was a kid. What the hell? Why is there a kid here?
For your information,
For your information, I am not a gremlin. Did your mother never teach you manners? It's rude to backtalk a stranger you haven't met. No way the gremlin can talk. I just told you, I'm not a gremlin. We must make comparisons. I'd rather you liken me to something more elegant. For example, a kappa.
Really?
That's not much better.
Be careful.
Please be careful what you say to her. This girl seems awfully young.
can't you see?
She doesn't seem young. She is young. What's going on here? Why is there a child wandering around? You know, now that I think about it. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you and your grandmother! What the fuck? I hate... Oh yeah, wait. I was supposed to... There's a bot for that. There's a bot for that. Anyways, did you guys know I hate the bots? Anyway, you know what I think about it? I'm pretty sure I also saw you on that train. You were hiding behind some other people, so you were pretty hard to see. I assumed you were sitting down or something. I didn't even cross my mind that you might have been an actual child. Covering behind a bunch of strangers, huh? Figures I didn't see it. Still, what the hell was it even doing all that Eat! That's what I'm wondering. Okay. Fuck. That's what I'm wondering. A kid's got no business with people like us. I do not appreciate your misguided comments about my age. I am a professional, just like the rest of you.
Oh,
You mean you're an ultimate?
Is that really true?
I didn't think children could qualify as ultimates.
I am an ultimate!
Must I keep repeating myself? I'm not a child, I'm a professional.
jeez.
Well, what is it that you're so good at? So you desire to know my talent, do you? Normally I decline further conversation with rude people like you, but given your circumstances, I shall be sanguine. I don't care. On the matter.
I am Toshiko Kaira, the ultimate matchmaker. Nice to meet you, I suppose.
What? Matchmaker?
That's...
A matchmaker? Yeah! Aren't you a bit young for something like that? The gremlin is obviously lying about having a talent. I bet it snuck its way into the train because it eats. I love Grace. Why? Dehumanizing a little child. Because it saw the commotion. Non dire to start this suck with us.
Look at what you've done.
Now look at what you've done. You made her upset. No, you made it upset. Upset?
Not.
Of course not. I know better than to take a gremlin seriously. Oh, don't you... fuck. Don't think you can just use my own insult against me. Grace. What?
Moving on.
So if I have things right, all 5 of us were on that train. What about the other people who boarded it? Do you think they've been kidnapped as well?
Indeed.
That is correct. Apart from us, there are 11 other people. 11 counting us, that makes 16.
Correct.
That's the same number of people who were on the train.
Quite.
I become well acquainted with them.
Filthy.
The only person I've been avoiding is the frustrating boy I woke up with. You wouldn't believe his manners. And she also woke up with another person. I'm starting to see a pattern here. As does everyone else. Speaking of, would you like me to meet the others? I think they should know about you four. That would be helpful, yes.
Wonderful.
Very well, I shall serve as your guide as we embark on this journey.
Take this seriously.
Don't sound so happy about this. This is a kidnapping, not a college orientation. Then again, it's not like I would go to most orientations willingly. Maybe those two events aren't that different after all.
Well,
Where are the others now? Obviously, they are outside this building. There's an exit not too far from here. Follow me!
For the best.
She seems to know more than us. It won't hurt to entertain her. Let's see what this is. Has to be. What these things? Like she's an object. Outside this building, so there's even more to this place than we've already seen. Are there other buildings just like this one? Exactly how big of an area are we exploring? Standing here won't give me an answer. I should find the exit already. Okay. Yes. Looks like the others are gone. They just left me. Whatever, I work better alone. They just left me. Bro. The fuck? Hi. Can I talk to you guys? I can't. Yeah, wait, I can. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Toshiko isn't happy you fell behind.
Please.
I thought you guys would live without me.
point.
You can save the excuses for Toshiko. I don't really care. Okay. Hey. You're so small. Just barely high enough. What the fuck? You're late.
Eh?
You're waiting? Only cause the gremlins insisted. I didn't even realize you fell behind until she said something. Finally! It's not an it, it's a she. I'm ashamed to say the same.
Well,
By the way, what are the others doing right now? Exploring something else. Probably. You don't sound very sure yourself.
filthy.
They had the nerve to tell me to stay put while they inspected the area. If they don't want me exploring, then I suppose I'll explore by myself. Alright, sounds like she just wanted to show off.
Are you done yet?
Who cares about that? The guy is here now, let's go already. Yes. And then the others will realize their foolishness.
Wonderful.
Onwards to the great outdoors. The little girl turned to face the door, but instead of pushing it open, she reached for a lock I hadn't even noticed before. The door opened with a long, shrill creak, and we finally saw what was waiting outside. Standing before us, bathed in sunlight, was a massive Romanesque courtyard. Finally, some sunlight.
Damn.
This courtyard. I wonder if we can escape by climbing over the hedges. The hedges are tall, but if we're trying to... I swear I can read. The hedges are tall, but if we try looking for a rope...
Hold on.
I doubt it's that easy. The devices we're wearing will probably shock us. Let's see if you're right.
Soybean.
Soybean! We'll go on, soybean. Climb the hedge.
Stop.
What the?
No.
Unfortunately, it's pointless to climb the edges. What does guide mean? Guide the raid mean? Well, if you were to redeem it, it doesn't. You can tell me who to raid at the end of the stream. So you know, guide the raid, guide the raid. Unfortunately, it's pointless to climb the hedges. How do you know? If you take a closer look at the sky, you should understand. The sky? Oh, is it like a Danganronpa 3? Yes, do you see anything strange? Anything strange? No, there's nothing standing out to... Wait, huh? As my eyes try to adjust to the glare of the sun, I noticed it. The shape of the clouds weren't normal at all. It's almost as if they were concave. Yes. So it's like in Danganronpa 3, there's a bulb. The sky is curving inwards.
How can this be?
Could it be? Are we looking at a hologram
Come on.
of this size? No way. This gotta be up 350. This gotta be a 360 degree projection of something.
That's
You mean the sky we're looking at is an action video panorama? Well, I'm an English streamer, so I don't think reading a Hungarian, yeah. Would, you know, be good for my English viewers. Yeah, but the English viewers think of... Oh. Okay, it sounds completely ridiculous when said out loud, but at the same time, it made too much sense. If this is a 360 degree thanks projection, wouldn't that mean we're inside some sort of dome? Such is the truth I have long recognized. That's...
Come off the grass.
Wait, you know the sky was fake? Why'd you call this dump yard the great outdoors? It was for dramatic effect. In truth, I haven't seen natural sunlight since the moment I woke up here.
Cause for concern.
No sunlight? You really didn't see any windows in this building?
No.
No, not at all. No windows means no oxygen. We will be we might be suffocating as we speak. We've survived this long, I think we'll be okay.
hey.
You're acting way too nonchalant. Doesn't this place bother you at all? It's a dome with a fake sky. That's like something out of a movie.
So,
Maybe whoever brought us here wanted to recreate the feeling of being outside and live actually letting outside. Sure, if you want to make broad
you
assumptions.
see,
In a situation like this, making assumption is all you can really do. Fair. Whether or not the sky is really a projection, it's not something we can do much about it. For now, we should remain focused on meeting the other students. Snap. Huh? Above the inane chatter, I heard a quiet high-pitched noise, sounded like a mouse's squeak. It was so unlike the current conversation it automatically stood out. Hey, can you guys stop talking for a second?
Hmm?
Is there a problem?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
hey,
Hear what? It almost sound like whimpering? No, someone's crying.
struck me pink.
Strike me pink. Wait, I just heard it.
Oi, you.
Oh, yeah. Who the hell is crying? Quit hiding and come talk to us. Don't ignore the shoe. Don't ignore the shoe. Her poke is worse than her bite. Who are you calling a shoe? The crying seemed to have stopped, but whoever it was refused to come out. Can we just leave them be? If they don't want help, it's not our issue.
Goodness.
Don't be so heartless. This could be someone in need.
Be careful.
To the girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here. None of us here are to hurt you, so I think you should come out. Hiding will only make you more scared.
You think?
Aww. Do you really think that's going... Yes. So, yes.
Eh?
I only rate English people. Eh. Um, Hello, I am. I wasn't.
Hello.
How about you tell us your name first?
Eloise Tellner. I'm the ultimate fencer. It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like it.
No, can I hug her? Ultimate Fencer, was it?
Strange.
That's strange. Someone who's prolific at fighting should have reason to hide from people.
Not.
Actually, it doesn't focus as much on courage as people think. The key to fencing is the ability to predict your opponent's moves, along with having the agility to avoid them. Acting brush may get you the first move, but it's a steady, analytical mind that secures the win.
Hmm.
That's kind of impressive.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh! I get really excited when it comes to the subject, so I can't help but gush.
Listen to me.
But I have to ask, why were you hiding from us? She stood there quietly, deep in thought.
Okay.
When I woke up, I had no idea where I was or why I was here.
Kind of like.
There were several strangers around me, and they were also panicked as well. I felt like a mouse caught in a trap. A trap. Everything around me was so suffocating.
Oh.
That's why I ran away immediately. I really don't like it when people can see me like that. I can't even call my mom. My phone wasn't on me when I woke up. Fuck, when I came to.
I understand.
If it's any reassurance, it seems my friends and I are in the same situation.
Seriously?
That's probably the last thing she wants to hear. And since when we were friends,
Well,
was there anyone with you when you woke up?
Mm,
Yes, but I didn't get to talk to them before I went into flight mode. Sorry. So this girl is just as close as us. It seems she also passed out on the train. Damn it. What the hell is going on here? Were you the only people in that building, by the way? Miss Kayura Cleth. Miss Kayura is currently introducing us to everyone else. Would you like to join?
maybe.
I think I want to stay where I am.
Very well.
Very well. He's so nice. I love him already. When I meet the others, I tell them to gather here. That way you won't be alone. Oh, I love these characters. Yeah, characters. I think characters. I already love these characters. They are so cool, and I love their design. Also, if everyone's together, we can discuss our next course of action. Yeah, I wait here if it makes things easier for
Many
everyone.
thanks.
Many thanks, Mr. Tallner. Compared to before, she looked a lot. Yes! Wolfgang knew how to handle the situation pretty well. Or maybe he just knows how to handle people in general. I guess it's admirable. Oh, can walk. Okay. There's a guy here. Hello, who are you? I think you're an archer. Just because of the arrow things on your back. Guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets.
Nice.
Looks like you found some friends. Indeed. Indeed. Why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave back. Pay attention! Have you no manners? Talk to
All
them.
good.
Alright, my bad. Clearly amused, he stood up straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that, I didn't mean to act like a dick. Today's just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know.
I suppose.
Suppose we can forgive you if you give us your name. Easy enough.
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
Okay, they're not an archer.
Hear me out.
A marksman, eh? That must mean you're really good at shooting stuff, right?
Right.
That's right. I have a really good eye for my target. Guns, bows, slingshots, you name it. I've hit bullseyes
Hold on.
with all those weapons, I must ask. You haven't killed anyone. Okay.
Whoa!
Whoa, no. I realize my talent may leave some people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. Moving targets are really outside my comfort zone. Okay, but you know, I stand in one piece. I stand in one place, you know. You can shoot me because I'm stationary. I'm not moving.
Believe me.
Believe me, I never taken a human
I
life.
see.
I see. Good to know. For such a serious question, he composed himself pretty quickly. Guess this guy knows how to keep his cool. So, where is your partner? We all had one, to my knowledge. Oh, you mean the pirate guy? He was... well... he was fine. Harmless for the most part. Just a little too extreme for me to be around. In situations like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know that sounds less cooperative, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oi!
Wait, just a second.
Alright.
Huh?
You.
Did you just say a pirate? It sounds dumb, I know. I wouldn't buy it either if I hadn't spoken to the guy myself. It's gotta be that one freaky dude on the chain, right? The buff one with the dragon tattoo.
Yep.
Yep, that's your one. He went through the door over there, so I got to see him.
Totally.
You have fun with that. Just saying, the guy's a little out there. By the way, Desmond, do you see that girl in the grey uniform over there? I told her I'm going to bring everyone here. I think it's important we discuss the current situation as a group. Could you give her some company while I'm gone?
Easy enough.
Oh, sure thing. The others are an odd bunch, so good luck convincing them. He may act casual, but being the ultimate marksman must take a lot of diligence. Always keeping a steady hand, always thinking on your feet. There's probably a lot to learn from someone like that. Everyone else must be in the building up ahead. Perhaps they are discussing something. Let's head over there and find out, shall we? Yeah. I'm gonna look around first. I wanna jump. No stepping on grass, I guess. I can't touch the grass. Okay, wait, I can touch it here. Okay. That's my daily dose of grass touching. Okay, everyone's here. Holy hell. Oh my god. Is that a tree? Wow. I never saw a tree before. That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. It has a weird indent. A sight to behold,
That's
isn't
not
it? Let's not get too excited. It's only a tree.
No.
I'm not even sure we can say that.
Could you explain?
Care to elaborate? I don't quite get what you mean. Eva bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her hand. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing.
Interesting.
This is a fox tree.
Impossible!
Impossible! How could someone possibly manufacture a tree this size?
Look at this.
If it's real, explain why these leaves don't make any noise when I break them. That expression said it all.
Quit it.
Why the hell is there a huge fake tree?
Interesting indeed.
It'd be hard pressed to find a school with an installation like this. It'd be hard pressed to find it anywhere. I feel like you'd only see this in a museum or something.
In any case,
This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. That's one way to put it. It has a weird intent in that I think when there's a trial, they're gonna go through the tree and go down. I know nothing about this, that only that this fun game exists and it's cool and I like it so far, and I hate it there's only one chapter out of it. I want more. Like right now. The tree was in the center of a large circular room. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized from the train. There must be the others. These must be the others Toshiko was talking about. Counting the two we just met, this is everyone, correct?
Indeed.
Correct.
What's wrong?
Is something wrong?
You see,
If everyone from our train car is here, where are the other people who were on the train?
That's...
It's a good point. There were other people, right?
sure.
Of course. The academy said they reserved that train for its students. Yeah. But did you actually see anyone?
Let's see.
I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did. Huh?
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember? Ha! But I left for the pizza like a hard girl.
I see.
Oh, right. I passed a bunch of students on my way to the crapper. I didn't talk to them though.
Strange.
They had to have heard the commotion in our car. Why didn't they have?
Damn.
Maybe they were also knocked out?
Anywho,
I doubt it's something we can answer right now. Can I just introduce you to others already? Yes, we should familiarize ourselves with the people who are currently here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing we can do right now. Regardless, the voting was pretty baffling. If the other students on the train passed out, where are they now? And if they didn't pass out, why did they not help us escape our car? Questions. Good questions. Why was that following me? Okay, let's go from left to right, I guess. Oh, it's the buff lady! It's... okay, you look like me. I'm so sorry to the devs. What's this? More friends?
Stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent yet.
Just a sec.
Then let me tell you.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Grimwallen. I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Knew it. Knew it. A real blacksmith, eh? Is it anything like how movies depicted? Have you ever made swords out of molten metal? Not just swords, but tools, armors, statues. If you can name it, I can forge it. It's never an easy undertaking. I will admit it. Sprained muscles are par for the cars, but The same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle is all worth it for the outcome. Teehee! No wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like non-stop high-intensity exercise. So, how was your kind not gonna stay?
Oh,
Extinct? Made redundant. Redundant by technology.
Can't you see?
Are there ways to make specialized weapons without overworking yourself?
well, I don't like to admit it.
Against modern machines? It's true I'm not an equal match. Because I think it's fuck. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but the creator shunts lack the human touch. I gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things happen.
Now, would you look at
If
that?
my creation touches the heart, it's better than anything made by a machine. Imperfections be damned.
My.
Ooh. Better than machines, huh? People have always told me my skills were impressive, but I'm yet to be compared to a computer or something. How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of acclaim before me?
Could you explain?
There's always been a demand for handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by chance? Old folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, even the occasional youngling. These are people who visit me.
Wait,
It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine. Exactly which clients does she relate to?
Moving on.
In any case, are you the same as us? Were you also kidnapped on the train and taken here? Oh, I wouldn't say kidnap.
Come again?
What did you not black out on the train? No, I did.
Well,
Then how else would you describe the situation? Maybe it's a surprise excursion.
hiya.
Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the test. Oh, you're sweet, sweet innocent child. I'm sorry. This is a dang fun game. You're probably gonna die. Oh.
Take this seriously.
That's stupid. If the academy was that unhinged, no one will continue attending it.
Let's get going.
Well, you know, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get us out of here. Less optimism isn't a substitute for a reason. By the way, there's a gathering happening outside in the building Miss Kayura explored. Would you like to join? We plan to discuss some very important matters there.
No.
No, aren't you nice? I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone. I love her. I'm gonna cry if she dies. Hello. You're the sniff girl. Oof. So you all got caught up in this too, don't you? I remember seeing the five of you on that train. You're really ultimate students, huh?
correct.
We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't. Just making sure. I know the education sector had low standards, but are they just handing our titles to anyone who asks? What the hell is your damage? Huh? Right, that's it. What's the matter? I know this bitch. As in, personally? No, she's the harlot that's been ruining my magazines. Ever since her interview with Rich People's Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire, pioneer of agricultural industry, blah. Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to, is she actually? I'm flattered you memorized my resume.
Huh?
Your resume. So those things she said weren't Exertion.
If I may ask,
This is news to you. Anyone who is anyone knows about Venona. Venona? That will be my name, yes.
Although, many call me the ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
That's all we get. Venona. Okay, you're sus. You're sus. Because you don't have anything else. Just Venona. You're sus. I have three suspects on the mastermind list. And it's one of you. It's you. It's Eva. And it's the wolf guy. Not Connor. It's the wolf guy who has the wolf helmet. No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, that doesn't mean I'm going to let her talk down to me. Sigh. She has looks, talent, and well, she would be a truly auspicious match.
interesting.
Why would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden's Garden Academy? I thought that it would be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses of my generation.
Nasty.
Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. And not because you've been kidnapped. You can't leave. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards a most wondrous romance.
Nope.
I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather receive financial reparations from the academy. At the very least, let me be your steed. With my divine foresight, I shall lead you your legal battle to victory. After I fell asleep in the train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to the tree here.
Sheesh.
Why did no one stop them? Were there no precautions in place to stop someone from entering a student? Instead, it was an extreme, inepid. Okay, we are going to give that on the school's end, but since it appears I'm not the only victim,
What a joke.
well, that makes things the more sinister. So she's thinking someone carried her here? It's plausible, I guess. They could have transported us from the train by vehicle, then carried us in. When you woke up, was there anyone with you?
Honestly,
Yep, but she was weird, so I left her. You're a walking
You
stereotype.
see,
We know about as much as you do. The five of us, we're walking around talking to other students that were on the train.
Let's see.
The rest of them are congregating outside. Once we meet everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going on.
By the way,
Say, why don't you join them? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief that one of you is actually something useful to say. The girl is a piece of work, but given the recent happenings, she's not worth the stress. More importantly, what's happened to us? It's too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak onto, maybe even hijack that train, plant a chemical agent, and then carry everyone they knocked out. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be one person, more than one person, behind this. A group, maybe. Question becomes who and why. Okay, Redhead.
Yo! I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer. Don't forget it, Kay.
We have a gamer girl. We have a gamer girl. Oh god. She's gonna die, probably. One of the first to die.
very nice.
I have a feeling.
Jumping right into an introduction, I like it.
Yep.
Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers. Especially if you have over 20 million of them. Gotta learn that watch time. Earn. Damn.
Is that really true?
20 million? Is gaming really that popular? Yes.
Duh.
It's not just gaming, it's pro gaming.
No.
Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prices on the line, the stakes can't get any higher. While her talent is pretty frivolous, her attitude towards video game competition is somewhat impressive. It's sort of like how I feel about debating.
Question.
Oh, question.
Hello?
What is it?
Hmm.
Do you guys know if this place has... Oh no, she's experiencing withdrawal. Oh no. Oh no, she's not gonna survive. There's no internet. I promise my comrades, my streaming schedule wouldn't change after starting school. Girl. So I'm kind of freaking
Come
out.
again?
Your comrades?
Hey, hey.
Cassidy's comrades. They're the biggest fan community on the internet. She must mean her followers, being a streamer and all. It wouldn't definitely explain the hat.
Curious.
You must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially with subscriber donations.
Indeed.
Ah, there are many stories about young men falling prey to the famous tier subscription. Subscription. Oh fuck. Yes. They are rendered forever unmarriageable. Such a shame. Damn. So how many suckers have you fiddled? With such a large fan base, you must be racking though. Oh no. She's in them. Probably.
The hell?
What's wrong with your
I
face?
see how it is.
I see how it is. You think the only motivation is money. Okay, then no.
Hey,
Well, duh. Why else would you be a streamer? Good question. Next.
Scum.
Typical bourgeois. Scum. A stream for the betterment. Don't think streaming is for the betterment of the human race, but you do you. But you do you. As the leader of Cassidy's comrades, it's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses. You mean you give away all of your money?
Yep.
I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Most of it is for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers. That's actually nice.
My genius is
One time I
almost
brought a
pregnant.
spaghetti factory donated to the public school. Huh? You can do that? These kids will never have to pay for lunch. Okay, but always eating spaghetti, I don't think it's healthy for them. They probably gotten sick of... Yeah.
Right.
All of these giveaways are streamed too. They are really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them.
Impressive.
Impressive. You managed to commodify the act of charity. Of course. I gotta reserve some money for basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate soda being one. I'm pretty sure that's not healthy either. But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money, since I earn it through my own hard work.
So unfair.
The real problems are the swine who make billions every year, even though all they do is sit around, drink cocktails, and stare at their stock profile.
Bourgeoisie scum.
In fact, I can't even detect a rancid stench of a morally bankrupt billionaire in this. Oh. I bet they are plotting the profit of some for suffering as we speak. This girl is honestly pretty deranged, though. That might be why she has a large audience. Yeah, as a viewer myself, I love deranged people. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Eden's Garden Academy.
Anywho,
As wary as I am of future confrontations between you and the more affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building, investigate it. We've been telling other people to gather here. There. I've been looking at her head. Bro. Why did it take me so long to realize that? No. No. Oh god. Okay. Alright, it's nice to meeting y'all. Okay, let's continue on. Hey, the wolf guy. The furry. Come on, man. Just say something. Come on, please. Pretty please.
So harsh.
So harsh. All I wanted was your name. Hi.
It figures.
Oh, it's more people.
How's it slipping and sliding?
Hey there.
oi!
What's the matter with him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I spent ages trying to get this guy's name, but he won't say anything.
It's simple.
It's been a... If he's being a weirdo about it, just ignore him. Who are you anyway? Who am I?
The name's Jet Dawson, Ultimate Drag Racer. Nice to meet you, shrimp.
Shrimp. Soybean shrimp. Let's go. A drag racer. Given his outfit, that comes to no surprise. Aren't you warm in that suit? Yeah. Are you confused? There's a fan inside the back of my helmet that emits cool air. Kinda like the fans in car seats that cool your butt.
Let's rock and roll.
Isn't that super rad? Isn't that dangerous? With the way he yells every word, he could make anything sound like a big deal. Only issue is they don't extend to the rest of my suit.
Get a grip,
Then stop wearing that suit. And walk around naked.
dumbass!
I meant wear different clothes.
So,
You should also have an ultimate talent, correct?
well,
Would you mind sharing it?
My
Sus.
name's Mark Bursky. I produce music.
No. I'm sorry, he sounds like such a nerd. Habrowski? So music producer. Yeah. But I like his beanie. But it's mostly bad remixes and stuff.
My man.
No man, your music is wicked good.
Really?
You know my songs?
Not a chance.
Nope. Do you really have to? You're the ultimate music producer. That just says about all.
moving on.
Assume you all two also woke up in this place, right? Do you have any idea what might be going on?
Yeah.
Nah. The what she-bag did come out of the blue, but
Let me think.
to be honest, it feels a lot like an extreme hunt. Do you know what that is? No, I don't.
Figures.
Figures? You don't look the type.
Hey,
Meaning?
Following?
Anyway, extreme hunts are really intense horror attractions. Think a haunted house crossed with a survival horror game.
Oh boy.
You're so sus. You're sus. You're sus. Very sus. Stuff will check you into underground tunnel systems, trap you in coffins, anything to scare you.
are pretty good with the coffins. Not so much the
That's
tunnels.
not important.
What's this got to do with us?
Catch my drift?
Yeah, see, there's a couple places that are known for starting their hunts with a simulated kidnapping.
Eh?
My guy, you're really sus. You might be the imposter.
For real?
To make it feel as real as possible, they'll even take you when you least expect it. The last thing is, they can't just jump anybody. You get a consent first.
Ugh,
The hell, I never agreed to being
I'm
kidnapped.
off the grass.
Extreme hunts, eh? People know better than to involve me in that crap.
Well,
Maybe we consented to our kidnapping without realizing.
hey,
Huh? For example, the letters we received from the academy. Is it possible those invitations were actually consent forms in disguise?
Really?
Don't tell me you actually believe this guy.
correct.
Given what we've seen so far, at Witcher anything is possible. Is that really what's happening here? In accepting that letter asking me to join Eden's Garden Academy, did I unknowingly agree to this crap?
Meh.
Well, that's just a theory. A game theory! We won't know what's going on until we explore some more.
In any case,
I know some people who might be interested in your theory. They are gathering by the courtyard outside. You can join them if you want.
Adios.
Sure thing, let's go, Mark. Though he looked less than enthusiastic. Fuck. He let the drag racer take him by the arm and lead him away. Could it really be possible? Were the letters we received actually concerned forms in disguise? Is this some kind of messed up attraction? What does that say about Eden's Garden Academy? Is it part of a charade? Is Eden's Garden Academy even real? I should know better. Better than to think nonsense things like that. If the academy was fake, someone would have already blown its cover. It's more likely that this is happening unbeknownst to the academy. And we have 4 more guys. Okay. Ah! Hi! Oh my god, you're a makeup artist. Oops. I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. I'll give you content to try. Who knows, I really like it.
man.
If you didn't like me from the start, you're never gonna like me. Hey, you two.
Wait.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh crap, new guy. Over here. You boarded the train before things went all crazy, right? Yeah, check this out. Me and the new guy together again.
Stop.
Stop acting like we're friends.
You're just messing with me.
That's a joke, right? What is? You know that thing you just said?
Hey.
Maybe you've heard my name before? The Sky fuck. The Sky Monteago ring a bell?
Hey.
Come on. Sky Monteago? Something of an artist, something of an entrepreneur.
Very funny.
He's an influencer, a real big influencer? No, doesn't ring a bell.
Ouch. Right in the ego. I thought I already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump, but
No, don't cry. Don't cry because he doesn't know you. Oh god. You don't recognize the dumbass? Must be nice.
Huh?
You do?
Yes.
Guys, the cancer of the internet? guy still can surf the internet.
You disagree with him on one thing, and he'll sick his army of underage followers on you.
He's a dictator with a trendy fit.
Another day, another drama.
Dictator. Sheesh, you naysayer types are always so dramatic.
Whatever.
Then listen to her, new guy. This chick's just recycling other people's propaganda.
Are you done yet?
You're the one to talk. Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda.
See that?
Yeah, huh? I see you're a stranger to photo editing. I'm kinda impressed. No one would ever guess you had the face of a horse. And the trees returned as quickly as they vanished. I'm not sure what I expected an influencer to be like in person, but this was definitely not it.
Don't be mean.
Hey, leave Kai alone. He may not be the nicest person in the room, but can't you see you're hurting his feelings?
Ugh.
He can get over it.
Anyway.
What about you?
Hmm.
Can you give me your name and talent?
Oh.
Oh, sure.
I'm Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic. Just ask.
Told you. She's makeupist. But okay, cosmetologist. Okay. Anyway. Wait, she has the Danganronpa emblem thing on her thing. On her vest. Okay, another sus person on my list.
Come again.
Is that it? You're just a makeup artist?
For your information.
Not just a makeup artist, the makeup artist. What?
Indeed.
Diana is the biggest beautician in Hollywood. She is relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media. Enough to pique the interest of the entertainment elite. Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her.
Well put.
I say this... fuck. I said this is not your first time talking about her. I am simply quoting my friends. We are all on Diana's waiting list.
I'm sure.
I am sure.
Anybody?
Why is it a shock that this guy doesn't recognize her? What about me?
How humiliating.
Why do you care that what he thinks? Isn't the demographic for you people like you are larger teenage girls?
Hell no!
My stuff is for everyone. I'm inclusive like that.
Hold on.
Okay, that's it. Let's break this up. Diana, could you and Kai go to the courtyard outside? We're trying to get everyone together there.
No worries.
Alright, see you later. But none of those guys like me either. A makeup artist and an influencer. Were this any other academy? I wouldn't bet an eye. The Ultimate Talent program is a shell of itself. They'll hand out ultimate titles to anyone who asks. But Eden's Garden Academy said it was above that. It said it prioritized academic talent. And now it thinks I'm on par with those two. Okay, we have you and Pirate Guy. A boy with silent... Fuck. A boy was silently observing the space around him and jotting things down into a notebook.
Hello?
Hey, you. Okay.
The hell?
What the hell? So, sorry, I dozed off for a bit there.
A cause for concern.
You have terrible ice bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Yawn. Getting knocked out on that train was the most sleep I gotten in a week. Thankfully that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much of my time. If I'd known better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already meager natural beauty. That guy passed for a second.
for a few seconds, then began furiously scribbling in his notebook. Interesting, a boy with a snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, a man with a temper.
Oi,
So,
you.
oh, what are you doing?
Excuse me.
A very loud woman with a visor. Are you writing about us? I make sure to record all of my daily happenings. There's no way I'd remember it all otherwise. In some fashion, note-taking is just one of my many responsibilities.
My name is Ulysses Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian. Please make note of that for future reference.
Let's go. Yes, you have a historian.
Impressive.
Interesting, a fellow scholar such the fuck. Interesting, a fellow scholar much like myself.
Jeez.
Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff? Yes, I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information. Stuff like shopping list, classmate birthdays, when to brush my teeth.
Filthy.
Such excellent memory wasted on manual trivia. You probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down.
Unfortunately.
I think that's the same for most men. Damn. So what do you do as the ultimate historian? As I know, I work at the Patavomak River Museum in Senakomaka. Okay, I hope I pronounced that right. Probably not. I direct one of the exhibits there. The Cold War era. Ooh, I hate that. I hate the Cold War. I actually used to love it, but then my history teacher ruined it for me with giving me bunch of papers over and over again, and I was like, I got sick of it so much. I got sick of the Cold War era. I began to hate it, and I hate the fact that I began to hate it because I loved it. But I'm not giving tours. I'm studying primary source documents in my office. No wonder you can't get any sleep. If you can stay awake while reading all those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone, I'm aware, but it's important knowledge nevertheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing on the internet. Yet.
No.
That's not how the saying goes. It isn't, but I updated it to coincide with more modern values. I thought it was funny.
Right.
Humor is subjective. Anywho, people have begun getting outside. The plan is to discuss our next course of action. Could you please join them?
Sleepy.
Yes, right. Thanks, you miss. He hurriedly fumbled through the pages of his notebook. Toshiko Kayura. Did you seriously forget my name? This is the most egregious offense. Take solace in the fact that I am a mere matchmaker and not your romantic partner.
According to my notes.
In a large world run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. He's so mean, what the fuck? Finding herself Toshiko stormed off. Should we follow her? Yeah, this guy we just met probably won. Are we just gonna leave him? Okay, probably. Hi, pirate guy. Ultimate pirate. Glad to see you're alright, good. Of course I'm alright. You gave everyone a scare running away like that. I really thought we could catch you, but... How fortunate that the door came equipped with a lock. Sigh. However, it was all worth it. Look at all these people I befriended during my exploration.
I hear ya.
I'll give credit where credit is due. You came back with plenty of spoils.
Oi, you.
Oh yeah, I want to talk to you. Talk for a sec.
Huh?
Huh? You're a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers. Hey, matey. That kind of pirate, right?
Pirate!
Eh?
Huh? I'm not a pirate. I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. Huh? A ship captain?
I'm talking.
You don't need to be so loud. She was just asking a question. Just a question?
Ha!
Huh, for guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tire stereotype.
Watch it.
Okay, but you look like a but you look like a pirate. You have a pirate fuck, get up. Of course. The first thing people are gonna say to you is that you're a pirate. Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like those lovelies. Yes. You read my mind, Draco. You read my mind. If you're not a pirate, then explain the codes. Do these look like the clothes of a pirate to you? Maybe not a real one, but an exaggerated stereotype, sure.
Please don't.
It's probably best you leave this one alone. I take it he's dealt with all kind before.
My mistake.
I never like to spoil the mood, but a man can only stand so much.
I'm real sorry.
Sorry for losing my cool.
Anyway,
Okay, whatever. You said you were a ship captain, right? This guy was acting weird, but I wanted to get more out of him. I never pictured a ship captain receiving an invitation from Eden's Garden Academy, especially not someone like this guy.
That's right.
That's right.
Ha ha!
I know the sea is like the back of my hand. Every river and waterway within the north and southern waters.
I'm the king of the seas, hero of the storms. I am Jean de la Mer.
Bro, we don't have to flex. King of the seas, hero of the storms. Do people actually call him that? Or did he came up with those names
Is that
himself?
really true?
You know every river and waterway? Is that really true? Yep, I studied every map I possibly can. Of course, I haven't actually been everywhere. According to a stingy little thing called Border Patrol that's known in some parts as trespassing. I may be the king of the seas, but I'm not above the law. I suppose that's good enough.
I see.
Either way, it's not like it matters much here. From the looks of it, we're nowhere near the ocean.
Leave it to me.
Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You lads can trust in me. I will protect you as if you were my own crew.
what now?
Protect us from what? I suppose from whoever put these wrist watches on us. Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in this place apart from us.
How's that sound?
Guess that means our only obstacle in finding an escape not too big of a ask. Alright. All we need to do is find where we entered, then voila! Sweet freedom. I don't think that's how it works, but okay. For such a simple conclusion, he sure was making a big deal out of it.
By the way,
It may interest you to know that people are gathering outside the building Miss Kayura explored. We want everyone to get here so we can discuss what to do next. Would you like to join?
Good to know.
always good to keep people on the same wavelength. See you, termite. That guy's a prick. Not at all what I expected. Funny, he was every bit of stump was his appearance. That was the academy thinking. What was the academy inviting someone like him? Well done. We've exchanged formalities with everyone here. We shall meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action. Honor as ultimates, we will not be confined any longer. What a dramatic kid. The others should be gathered by the courtyard outside. That's where I should head next. Okay, so we are going automatically. The other 11 students were gathered in the center of the courtyard, nervously discussing the situation. So, any clue what's going on out here?
What if...
We're being pranked, 100%. This would be a really elaborate prank.
No, seriously.
Some people have the money for it. Whatever it is, I'm killing the prick who's responsible. Surprisingly, they didn't seem to be getting anywhere. This is off topic, but I don't believe I ever asked your name, Lord Woman in Visor.
Remember the name.
It's Grace, you wanker. And your surname, please? Madison. Grace Madison, the ultimate golfer. Huh? How do you know that? You said it in the dining hall, remember? I don't recall you being there for the introductions. Okay, she's sus also. Not only because of that, but also because of she's a child. And the children are evil. Maybe she was eavesdropping. Eavesdropping? I will never. I simply happened to overhear your conversation, is all. In other words, she was eavesdropping. If we could take a step back for a second, what was this about dining hall? It's inside the building over there. Is there kitchen too?
Man.
They got anything local? I'm starving. Be patient, will you? Instructions are still underway. Okay, but you have to speed on them. Gaming references from someone else. The universe has been thrown out of balance. Along with Grace Madison, we have the mighty and prestigious work of Gang Akire. He's well known as the ultimate lawyer. Yes, that's correct. Oh, hey, lawyer man.
Lawyer man?
Is that your name for me?
Yep.
It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more?
I must decline.
Stay with that, what you already have. A lawyer, wow, it's so nice to meet you. Next up we have... the secretary tweeted at me. His name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang? Race?
I'm not too familiar.
I have no idea. Fuck it, I know his name.
Broski.
Fuck if I know his name. Fuck. He told me, I'm pretty sure. It's Mark, right? Eee, my bad, I got a habit of mixing you sort of guys together. Aye. What are you waiting for? Tell us your name already. Draco Malfoy. The ultimate rich boy.
A debater?
A rich boy? Oh, so you like bargaining with being lawyer?
Hey,
That's... Grace Madison, Wolfgang, Diamond Might, so... Who else is left?
Hiya.
Come on, darling. You can do it. Yes, share your name. Eva.
Oof.
Just Eva. You said... you... Bro. You go by Venona. And what if she goes by just Eva?
Just like my
Yes,
video game.
like the spy. Eva Tsunaka. That's a very pretty name.
Now would you look at that?
Fitting, really elegant, isn't it? Yeah. But let's not get off topic. What's your talent, Eva?
That...
Now that she's mentioned it, I'm pretty sure you never told me your talent. What's up with that? I told you mine. It's only fair you tell me yours. Ultimate You. Let's go. Cookie Cicchini. Ultimate liar? That's so funny. So like, what's your actual talent?
Deal with it.
That's it. What?
Good to know.
Didn't know lying was something you could be the best at. Yeah, learn something new every day.
Are you for real?
You actually believe her? How is someone supposed to make a career out of lying?
Now.
Easy, get a job in marketing. Sorry for that.
It's the truth.
It's just what I am.
How can that be?
Is that supposed to be your explanation? But that's... I mean, if you're the best at lying, how are we supposed to believe anything you say? As he sputtered those last few words, we all turned to Eva expectantly. That's when it all happened. Bing! Let's go! Ding dong bing bong! Ding dong bing bong!
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes? Great! Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourselves. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy. May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Doubt it.
Did he just say we're at Eden's Garden Academy?
No.
We can be. No kidding. This place looks nothing like a school.
Stop talking so loud.
Stop talking so loud. I want to hear this. I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats waiting for a proper orientation, but there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is for you to enter the building across from me. From there we can begin preparations for a formal introduction. Until then, farewell!
I must take note of this.
That was certainly interesting.
Whack.
Couldn't agree more. Whack.
Somebody explain.
Do you think he's the person that brought us here?
You following?
Yo, what if he set up the sleeping gas on the train?
Bit complicated.
In the travel bag? How do you reckon he stuck it in?
Guys.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're not going to skip that part he said about the building, are we? He wants us to go inside. What do you think? Should we?
Hell no!
Hell no, I'm not waltzing right in there just for me to die. Or something. Die? You think we're going to be harmed?
Hold on.
If our captors wanted to kill us, we'll already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Reactions, I guess? I don't know, I'm not a psychopath.
How should I put it?
With cause for it. What if we walk in together as one big room? When you know someone is looking out for you, things can be a lot less scary. Hey, she's got the point. The only way we can progress is if we face the problem head on.
Soybean.
Is a fucking soybean. Is a send and dine soybean. I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it too naive? There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism for time to time. Let's just try it, okay? Alright. We gathered around the entrance, none of us willing to be the first to walk through. Eventually I mustered enough willpower to push the doors open. just came out from that building. Don't be too scared. What the fuck? Alright, wait, this is only the prologue. What the fuck? In front of me lay the battered, bloody body of a young woman. Same. Oh, this is only the prologue. What do you mean? Someone already died. Is that girl dead? Why is there a dead body? What happened?
There's no way.
Is this another student? Shit, what the shit? Dang, tiny car people. You were in this building before. Tell us what's going on. Dude. Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl? The hell? I never saw her. I saw her. Huh? You were there too? Bargain bin? Don't even... There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
And you missed the flawless person? Yeah, right.
Hell no.
You saw her. You must have seen her. Come on, just admit it. Stop pressing me for answer. You.
Hold on.
I can corroborate Demon's story. There was never a body. Miss Madison and I walked through this exact hallway and saw nothing.
I wasn't expecting this.
So between the time you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered? You think she was murdered? Well, I don't know for sure, but... What happened to her? Does that really look self-inflicted?
Oh shit!
So there's... Oh shit! So there's a killer running loose? But I don't recall hearing anything when I was waiting outside. This one can back me up, right?
Shit.
She's right, there were no screams and no one left the building. So the killer's still inside? As more panicked shouts filled the corridor, Eva silently walked over to the dead body.
Oi!
Fuck. Oi, what are you doing? Ignoring Grace's question, she crouched down beside the dead girl and poked her in the face.
What the? You.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop that!
Strange.
It's not real.
Eh?
What? This girl. She's just a dummy. A dummy?
How?
Nuh-uh, that's definitely a real body.
You're crazy!
Didn't you just say you were a liar? Why should we believe you?
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, inspect it yourself. If no one else is offering, I can do it. Wait, him? Well, how does that sound, everyone? He turned to look at each of us. I had my reservations, but when his gaze met mine, my lips instantly sealed shut. The look he gave me, it was unexpectedly intense.
Okay.
Yes, you can do it. The girl casually approached the body and knelt beside it. Then, just like Eva.
I'll be damned.
Would you look at that? She's right, it is a dummy.
For real?
For real?
Say what?
How did she know it was a fake?
See?
My intention. As a corpse would smell. This doesn't smell.
No!
As if. Could you be any more suspect?
That ain't it.
Not just that, there's something under the dummy.
Huh?
Huh? What is it? A tablet. Jean rose from the ground and turned around to face us. Sure enough, he was holding a tablet. It was slid under the tummy. There's no blood on it, as far as I can tell. Nice hiding place. Hey, wouldn't you have noticed if I hadn't taken a closer look? Gives the impression I was supposed to do, too, don't they?
For real?
Hey, what's on the table? Let me turn it on. Pressed the button, then walked over and held the table out for us to see. Oh, it's loading something. After a few seconds of the loading symbol vanished. In its place, a photo was a photo of the girl. Karakoskinan. Ultimate teachers. Aid. Oh, okay. What's this? However, the tablet didn't finish loading. Just after that image, she was stabbed 28 times in her torso and died of blood loss. 28 times! Bro. The victim also suffered from chemical burns on the head. The most are her eyes and scalp. Time of death is unknown. Victim is Karakonski, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed, yeah. Time of death is unknown. It reads like a body report. First a dead body that's revealed to be a dummy. Now a body report. What the hell is going on? Geez, took you long enough to find that tablet. Ahem. Long, long ago, a heinous murder was committed, and the victim so happened to be an ultimate, much like yourselves. What? Before you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as an effigy of the victim with the appropriate injuries. It was quite emotionally draining to craft the dummy. It served as a strong reminder of what was lost. Sniff. She was such a nice girl, so much potential lost to violence. What is this man playing at? Anyways, it is your responsibility to figure out the details of her death. The surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moments, etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. He's already right in front of you. See that gray man on the tablet screen? Yep, that's your guy. Please investigate the crime scene and gather as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, you will be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it's in your best interest to put your full effort into this. Have fun, everyone. Ooh, already getting a murder trial. Let's go. Investigation, what the hell?
Back off.
Fuck, enough of this already. I don't want any part of this. Stop telling me what to do. Grace grabbed a large chunk of a rock from the floor and ran over to the speaker. Screaming on obscenity, she pulled her hand as far back as she could. Eee. No way. Fuck. Trying to destroy private property? That's a step. Fuck. Fuck.
Holy.
Is he for real? Is this school really trying to make us solve an old murder?
Don't say that.
Hold on, you guys. You can just believe everything that strange man claims. Why would Eden's Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like that? With this, even if it tried to, the Ultimate Talent Program would have stopped them. I wouldn't underestimate the school board executives. Money can get to people's heads and make them take risk they shouldn't. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this is their version of an entrancing some.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. More like they've forgotten how to be sane.
What did you say?
Will the OTP really be okay with this?
Think about it this way.
Seems to be countering fuck. Everyone would want to quit their enrollment after this. And so,
I'm talking.
is this where the work of a separate group? Why are they using the Academy's name? As a way to hide their own, maybe? They might have even kidnapped us because we're attending Eden's Garden Academy.
So...
Explain. Well, what if they knew we had to board the train? It would explain why we passed out. They boarded the train before us and planted the bag with the gas.
There's gotta be something.
Because this happened on the train to the Academy, they could claim they are the Academy.
If I may ask.
Everyone keeps saying they. Isn't it the speaker man who kidnapped us?
That's not it.
It absolutely wasn't just him. Seizing a train, bringing 16 people to an unknown location, that makes a team to do. Of course, that raises another glaring question. Why us? Why have we been brought into this? Is it because we're ultimates? It's not like anyone's specialty is detective work. It just doesn't add up. I think I will let the rest of you handle this. I doubt I'm needed in this grotesque situation. I'll just be on my way. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, can I come with? I feel super bad leaving you alone. Oh.
Sure.
Sure, I suppose.
You can do it.
Good luck solving the mystery, everyone. I know you can do it. On that note, Diana and Toshiko walked away into the direction of the room with the kitchen. Huh.
Don't get close.
I'm going with screw this. Kai took off down the hallway like his life depended on it. Jeez, better than us. I don't know about all this. Will that man really let us go if we investigate?
Stay calm.
We won't know if we continue standing around like this. For now, all we can do is take the risk and do as he says. He's right. I need to brace myself and follow the directions I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. Can only hope this ordeal will be over soon. Investigation start! Oh, I would love to. Wait. Oh, fuck. Teacher said she was stabbed in the torso 28 times. Damn. Hydrate. Thank you. I am thirsty. Actually. Hydrate is completed. Because of the deep onslaught, damage is unknown. There's a lot going on now. Chemical burns in addition to 28 stab wounds. Jesus, I don't want to believe anything the speaker guy says, but if this murder really is based of true events. Damn, the killer is totally sick in the head. Tablet has been added to the true bullet section of your trinket. Let's go. So, how do I... True blood settings. I want to save. Yeah, I would like to save. Gang, I'm tired. So, I'm gonna end here. Thank you so much for fuck, it's an ad. We are in an ad break. I'm gonna wait. Okay.
we are waiting for the ad break to end. Thank you so much for sticking around. We are gonna continue this on Tuesday. Okay, we are sending you over to Cinder. Have fun. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever you have. And I'm gonna see you guys on Tuesday, probably, hopefully. And good night. Bye bye. Okay, we can't. But we can't. We can't raid. We can't raid. We can't. Fuck. Anyone else in mind? So you don't waste or points. Okay, then I'm gonna give it back to you. Just go to sleep. Okay, then we are going to Alluring. We raided them once. We are gonna raid them again. They seem cool. Have fun over there. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever you have. I'm gonna see you guys on Tuesday. Bye bye, cha. Bye bye. Bye bye.